Las Migas, Las Migas. Cristina Granados.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Are you a local? Are you from Ararin or?
Yes, I'm living here in Alorín el
Yes.
Grande.
And you've got Kubos.
Yes, I'm working in Cubos Holiday Homes, yes.
Now, tell me a little bit about what's the difference with Kubos.
I'm working in Cubos. Cubos' main worries with housing, with red housing. We have a lot of properties around Alorín el Grande. We have also in Malaga City, in the center of Malaga, in Fuengirola, in Mijas. We work also in Alora. We have a lot of property. We have apartment, we have villas, rural house.
So let's look at Ararin el Grande because that's where we are. Yes. So what's the difference between the accommodations between the different areas?
The main difference is the kind of house. In the coast, it's the most of the property are apartment, but we have here in Alorín el Grande rural house, villa, and also are bigger than the one that are on the coast. So it's everything. It's more rural, more natural. The size of the house, they have a private pool. So it's another kind of holiday. It's more rural.
An escape.
And what?
An escape to get away from things.
Yeah. So we have that is it's. I think for me it's the best one because it's the most relaxing holidays with the family, with the friends. So because the house are bigger, so you can go with more people than in an apartment that are just for 4, 5, 6 people.
There's a bit of a problem, isn't there, with the people that are tourists are staying in residential buildings at the moment. Have you heard about this problem?
Yes, I
Now, it's something it's only been the last few years, I think, that this has come to a head. I suppose that doesn't affect you because you're rural and you've got the proper entrances and everything is as it should be.
We are working hard on that because of in Malagan Center there is a lot of house that are for tourists, but also we have tourists in Malaga. We have properties in Malaga, in the center of Malaga. But what we must work is on the area. It's rural area. Anyway, we have properties on Malaga, and we can't still rent them because they have I don't know how to say in English, all the papers that they need, so we can still work it with them. But my product is in the rural area. But yes, it's a big problem now in the center of Malaga, in the center of the city. Yeah.
And also in other places, Barcelona, of course, there's problems up there with the too much tourism at the same time.
Yes, because it's the my company live for the tourists, and a lot of people live for the tourists, and this is very hard because we want that because we live for them, we need them, and we like also here in Alorín el Grande there are a lot of people for another place. We have here from Muslim, from England, from Finland. We have here a lot of tourists that they are living here. So we need them. We work for them. So we expect to have another kind of terms on this because we have to work with them for them.
Malaga province is enormous because it goes from nearly Soto Grande, it goes up to Antequera Ronda, goes to Almaro. Do people use your place as a base? It's be a good base to stay and explore.
Yes, you can. all the people think that Malaga is only the center of Malaga, it's Calle Larios, but it's not that. We have a lot of areas here, as I told you, in the coast. It's everything okay. Yeah, Mijas, Fuengirola, all the people know that. But you can go also to Ronda, is a very good place. You can go to Alora, and of course you can come here to Alaurín el Grande. Just in 1 week we have here on Alaurín el Grande, and also in all the place, the Holy Week. That is very, very important here in Alaurín el Grande. Something that it's very curious here is that I don't know how to say in English, the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood, yes.
Yeah, they have here in Alaurín el Grande two special, that one of them is in Spanish, that they say is Los Morados and Los Verdes, the green ones and the purple one. I don't know how to translate.
Yes, it is. That's good.
And it's very, very curious because they have two kind of words. They see the religious in the same way, but they do something different. They work. It's I don't know how to explain. It's different. One of them do a works, the other one do another work.
Yes. It's a team.
Yes.
It's a team. I was Alejandro took me around before the program, and we were looking, and there were people preparing. They were sewing. There were children practicing with how they're going to march. It's all there. The German is there even now. A week ahead.
Yes, it's a very good. It's a very good week. So I just want to explain that the Malaga it's more than the center of the city. You can come here to Alaurín el Grande to enjoy your holiday. Also at the other Alora, as I told you, Fuengirola, but you can come to rest here in Alaurín el Grande, also for holiday or for living here.
So, are you going to stay here? What are you going to do? Any plans to travel?
I'm here now in a house. It's not mine. It's a renting house. But I want to buy something here because Alaurín el Grande has something special. It's a very good place to be here. You have a lot of people here, local place. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. The nice old buildings when you walk around, the places for the brotherhoods for Easter, and this new building. Well, it's 13 years old, but it looks brand new, doesn't it? The library, which is fabulous because libraries, I think, are great for children as well to meet and learn, and for people to meet and people to mix, and for nationalities to mix as well. And as well as when they're staying somewhere. If you go and stay in another place like Alaurín and you come from another country, if you really want to see that country, you have to sort of move around a bit, go to local libraries, go to different restaurants, look at some of the sightseeing that's going on. Yeah.
And when you come here to Alaurín el Grande and you, for example, go to a restaurant, you see that there are a mix of people talking in a different language. Try to learning English on the other way, try to learn Spanish, and you see like, can you teach me something, or how do you say something in Spanish, because we are living here together, so in a restaurant, wherever, in that place and the other one, so it's very interesting.
I remember some places have groups where you have English people wanting to learn Spanish and Spanish people wanting to learn English, and they meet together and they say, right, for the next hour we're going to talk in Spanish, and the next hour we're going to talk in English. I think that's a great way of learning.
Yes, that's right. Also because Alaurín el Grande has a lot of people that has it's not young people, so it's very difficult for them to try English, but it's very useful actually. But they try as that way. For example, my neighbor is English, so I try just to say hello, just to say good morning. That's all. But day by day, you try your best English, and it's very important because they come here, they buy a house. So if you have, for example, your neighbor that is English, so just try your English, and he will try to learn Spanish because he is living here.
It reminds me when I arrived at Nerca 40 years ago, some of my Spanish friends were talking about the neighbours, and they were saying, "Oh, the English are very good," or the Germans, or they were complaining, and they were describing like you would a washing machine or a fridge. It was their nationalities were so new. It was so exciting for them, and it's so welcoming. It wasn't criticism at all, but they were just noticing the difference, and vive la différence, you could say.
Yes, because I know that for English people, they always tell that Spanish is more difficult than learning English. So we always try to speak in English because I think that it's easier than the Spanish. So we always want that to be with the tourists and to work together like that.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
for inviting me.
It's a pleasure, and good luck.
Thank you so much.